Hello and welcome to Finextra TV. My name is Alex Lippich and you join us today at UK FinTech Week at the IFGS 2024 event here in London, and I'm very pleased to be joined by Anita Kimber, partner at EY. Thank you very much for giving us your time, Anita.
Thank you for being here.
Now, Anita, there has been a report recently launched between yourselves, EY of course, and Innovate Finance. Are FinTech Board's future fit? So something we're going to be looking at the conversation today. So I guess to start, let's have a think about what the challenges are that FinTechs face, particularly when trying to scale up, and why boards play such an important role in helping them grow successfully.
Well, thank you. It's the 10th year of IFGS this year, and FinTech has been scaling during that time, and we haven't talked a lot about boards, and so Innovate Finance and EY felt that the time is right to really focus on it, because to your point, the challenges are multifold. We've been talking about them a lot here at IFGS today. They're around investment, they're around keeping focused on the original strategy and purpose of the FinTech. It's around serving customers, it's around getting skills and talent. That's come up a lot today. So why do you need a board to help with that? Well, what a well-constructed board can do, put in place early enough in the FinTech life cycle, is bring together really experienced people with a range of disciplines to support, to provide energy, to get into the network, to really support the founder and the leadership team to achieve its objectives. And a well-run board will do that. But what we found in our research, which you kindly mentioned, is that not all boards are doing that today in FinTech. There are too many FinTech boards that are focusing operationally as opposed to looking to the future and really focusing on that growth. And the theme today at Innovate Finance, at the Innovate Finance Summit, is around growth. So the right board with the right focus can really help with that growth.
Yeah, no, really interesting points. So Anita, why would you say in your opinion that the role of these boards are often overlooked by FinTechs?
Because if you're a FinTech founder and you're running to keep up and you're focusing on your tech, your innovation, that growth trajectory, often governance, because this is about governance at the end of the day, is the last thing on your mind. Now, if you're a bank, you've been around for a long time, you're well established, the board's already in place, you don't really have to think about it. But if you're a FinTech, you have to start from first principles. You need to decide when to form the board, who are the board members, and it's easy to put that off. But what we've heard today from the Unicorn Council that Innovate Finance has pulled together is all of those people have said forming your board at the right stage early enough can really help propel that growth.
Sure. Really good point, I think, mentioning starting early as possible to formulate that board. So what do you think are the most essential elements that are required to formulate a strong board as the financial market kind of matures at a rapid pace?
So there's a range of dimensions. There's the soft dimensions, and one of the key things that came out as a theme was the relationship between the chair and the CEO. So choosing the right chair who can provide the right amount of challenge, but also that right amount of support is really critical. Having a board that acts as a team with the right amount of mutual support, but also the right amount of challenge is really critical. Those themes came out. So there's the softer skills. There's also the more structured skills that you need to look at. So having the right amount of regulatory experience on the board, having the right amount of technical skills. And what we found in the research is that FinTechs, so 75% of FinTech board members today have technical and innovation skills, 50% have regulatory skills. So maybe we need to lean in a bit more around the regulatory side. But even on the technical skills, what the research told us is that we haven't got enough of the modern technical capability. So over half of our FinTechs are telling our FinTech boards are telling us they don't have enough AI skills on the boards. And we're also seeing, no surprise here, an issue with diversity. And so a lot of FinTech boards, in fact, almost half of FinTech boards, 40%, I won't exaggerate, 40% of FinTech boards don't have any women on at all. So there's clearly an issue there. But in terms of having the right skills and having the right characteristics, it really is about getting all of those soft skills and hard skills in place, and then making sure that they are in the right place at the right time. So what you need when you're at seed funding or Series A is often going to be different than what you need when you're about to IPO. So being agile enough with your board, this isn't a bank where some people are going to stay in post for 9 years. These are much more iterative, agile boards that have the right skills at the right time for growth.
Sure, so it's all about sort of adapting to those changes because it isn't a moving, changing industry all the time.
Absolutely.
Really interesting insight. I know you've got a lot to do, you've got a very busy schedule ahead, so I won't keep you any longer. Thank you so much for your time, Anita, we really do appreciate it.
It's a great environment to be in, thank you.
It really is. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you.
Thank you.